The first thing I noticed was the way her smile didn't reach her eyes. The music was loud, champagne glasses clinked, my wife was laughing somewhere behind me, and her boss leaned in close enough that I could smell the expensive danger on her breath. "You look lonely," she said softly. I wasn't. I was married. "I'm fine," I replied. "I don't cross lines." That's when she smiled wider, not warm, not playful, predatory. "Don't worry," she whispered. "You're not married anymore." The words hit me like ice down my spine. "My husband has been sleeping with your wife," she added, "for over a year." The music kept playing, people kept laughing, but something inside me went very, very quiet. She studied my face like a chessboard. "So," she said, "do you still want to be loyal?" I said no. She nodded as if she already knew, and in that moment I realized this party was never a party. It was a crime scene. I stood there with a glass in my hand, watching my wife across the room, the woman I had trusted with every unguarded part of me. She was leaning too close to a man I didn't recognize, touching his arm, smiling with a familiarity that burned. I didn't confront her. I didn't even move, because shock doesn't scream. It freezes. Her boss's words replayed in my head again and again. "Your wife, my husband, a year." I thought of the late nights, the sudden business trips, the way she had started guarding her phone like a secret diary. I had felt it, but I had chosen not to see it, because denial is easier than truth. Her boss sipped her drink, watching me unravel in silence. "You deserve to know," she said calmly. "We both do." I looked at my wife again. She laughed, and that was when something inside me shifted. Not anger, clarity. I didn't explode. I didn't cry. I became patient. Over the next 2 weeks, I smiled. I kissed her goodbye. I said goodnight, and I watched. Her phone lit up at night. She turned away, muted notifications. Passwords changed. I copied numbers, saved screenshots. I followed patterns. My hands were steady. Inside, everything was burning. I pulled phone records, cross-referenced times, locations. Every detail fit together too perfectly. They weren't just cheating, they were running parallel lives, and I was just the quiet husband in the background of their fantasy. So I waited, because revenge is never rushed. The confirmation arrived on a quiet Tuesday. A message, a voice note, a name. Her voice, soft, intimate, unmistakable, saying his. I didn't react. I sat at the kitchen table while she cooked dinner, humming like nothing in the world was wrong. "You seem tired," she said. I slid my phone across the table. The screen lit up. Her voice filled the room. She stopped breathing. The color drained from her face. "I can explain." I raised my hand. "No," I said. "You can stop." She collapsed into the chair, crying, begging, apologizing. I watched her like a stranger. The woman I loved was already gone. What was left was just someone afraid of being exposed. I didn't yell. I didn't insult her. I did something far more painful. I left, but not before forwarding everything, to her lover's wife, to his company, to every place where secrets go to die. By the time the truth finished spreading, their world was in flames, jobs lost, families shattered, reputations ruined, and all I had done was let the truth breathe. She tried to call me. I blocked her. Some betrayals don't deserve closure. They deserve silence. Weeks later, I ran into her boss again, the woman who started it all. "Do you regret it?" she asked. I thought about my old life, the lies, the illusions, the man I used to be. "No," I said, and for the first time in a long time, I meant it. Because sometimes losing everything is the only way to see what was never real, and I was finally free.